take that long shot. I felt like that. I felt this very heaviness. A city is gonna collapse out of this weight of maybe the community itself, or maybe what is happening in the society. If you want to comment on that.
Yeah, well, first thing was when I thought of this film, it was also about, so many things were happening between the different communities in Manipur. So I was thinking that, the bomb can explode any time, so it's time to talk about these things, and also this thing can happen to any community, it can happen to any father. So maybe that was the kind of thought that went into the last shot. So it was not easy thinking about the last shot of the film. So I always tell my friends that if you're watching the film, don't get bored with the beginning. You should watch the film till the end. A lot of people leave in the middle, and yeah, but I think you get it right. That was my intention. Even while doing the post production, we had the father finally collapses. So that was a big decision we took while doing the editing. We didn't allow him to really fell down, but we have taken a shot like that also. And also we were lucky to have that corridor as well. So yeah, it's very important to find a good ending of the film. Yeah. Thankfully one of the audience also felt like that. Yeah, I could connect with one of the students who was telling me this.
This is something to me, and this is nostalgic to me. Even if the whole community from the valley actually sits here today, they're going to cry looking at this film, because there's so many places which we cannot visit right now, this very moment. And I was really fascinated by the landscape of Manipur, which you have discovered or actually explored in the film, which we says like a hill in a valley, but nobody has actually seen how vast it is actually. He took so much time to actually reach the valley. Of course, he has its own emotions, It's actually unfair to actually club together also. So how do you situate ourselves as Northeast filmmakers, as a Manipuri filmmakers, as a person, as a filmmaker from Mizoram or Shillong, or so how are we going to situate? Third thing is, please share your knowledge about the fundings, because everybody here, there are so many film enthusiasts who want to make film from Arunachal as well, and quite a bright future actually, because there's a lot of prospect. So three things. Thank you.
Too many questions. But I think I will start with the ending. Funding. Funding is always a challenge. I mean, we still I've been making films for the last 20 plus years. But funding is always a problem, a challenge. So this was funded by NFDC. I was lucky to. It was co-produced by NFDC, but it was not easy. It was a long process, and you have to actually, if you have done your one feature film already, then you are not eligible for 100% funding. So you have to go for co-production. So you actually, when I was doing this film, they didn't allow me to bring in other co-producers, but somehow after that, I think they are now allowing people to bring in financiers as well. So I had tough time convincing them to, but finally I have to, it was all about making a film. So I didn't earn anything from this film actually. Even my remuneration went into the, that co-production money. Somehow I managed it. Process. Yeah, I think a lot of people are quite aware about it nowadays. They've already, I think a lot of people from Arunachal have got funding in the second and third phases. You have to apply to NFDC with a script, and for the first time debut filmmakers, you will get 100% funding. But after that, you have to go for co-production, where you have to at least give 20%, 25% of the money as a code. You have to find it from somewhere to make the film. So I've been doing it. So hopefully, I think if you have the passion, if you want to do it, you can also do it. It's you don't need much money to survive in a place like Northeast. I think it's a bit different from the rest of the country. Things are not easy to survive. Things are also, it's not easy in Imphal as well, in Guwahati. But then, but at least I think we are lucky that we are from this part of the country and we are able to do it till now. So at least for some years, I think we can also make films. I'm also making, so you can also make films.
But unlike Jaya Bhaduri starred movie Hajar Chaurasi Keema, in your particular this movie, we see that a shift is there. In Hajar Chaurasi Keema, we see a mother is searching for the dead body of his son, her son, sorry. While here it's the role is reversed. It is a father figure who is the central character. So, what is the significance behind this particular shift? Was it intentional? Was it due to some cultural background, or did you just do it because you felt like it's very normal, or was it very? Did you have any motive?
I think you're talking about Joseph, right?
Yeah, I'm talking.
This film is inspired by a short story, Sahitya Academy Award-winning short story called Joseph's Son, which was based in the Kuki Naga conflict of 1990s. So I molded this story into the present context, and by Joseph means it can be anybody. It's God's son. The son can be anybody's son. So that is the whole motive of the story. So that's how Joseph came. Yeah, please.
Okay. Because these days films have their different focus.
I mean, subject, censorship, it could be too censorship.
No, not censorship exactly. When you put in a proposal, like is the area of your work.
Just yesterday we were talking about in the class, and right now, like you are right in front of me. So I wanted to say, I just wanted to say, thank you for this film and coming to Arunachal, and also another thing I have noticed, the cinematographer Joydeep Deep. So I have known he also been asked.
People whom I am comfortable with. It's not just about the craft. I want to feel comfortable in the set. So I normally work with people who are close to me because I think everybody can do good work. It's important to work with a good human being. So normally I always prefer to work with people who are comfortable, and you're doing so many things on the set, no? So you should enjoy that. And moreover, my choice is more about having a very not very high contrast photography. Most of my films will have very normal photography. That is also part of that is the essence of what I feel is the essence, the subtlety, the tone, the color tone. So in photography also I try to maintain that, not having a very high contrast kind of photography. Otherwise, I always work with my classmates and my close friends from the film school. Yeah, thank you.
I just want to say.
Portrait the matrix that Manipur is. So thank you very much. And
I
I
also
hope
wanted to add that normally my films, I prefer not to have music in my films. But here with Guru Ruben, my approach is very realistic. So even having music, I never use music, frankly speaking, in my films. But then here with Ruben, I could not resist. And even there is a song in the film. It was not planned before, so it just happened during the shoot. Yeah, but he has done, with a single instrument throughout the film. It's just one that single instrument, and he did wonders for me. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.